happy when days are gray.
Okay. Well, I do know that today we're 5 years friends on Facebook.
5-year friends on Facebook. High five! Woo!
Yeah, I don't exactly know. Yeah, I mean, we started the podcast a year after that we became friends on Facebook. I don't know when
I
we
don't
became
know
friends.
exactly. I don't know how that all went down, if I remember correct. I just remember. Well, I don't know what year did. I guess we can just look up Last Jedi, 2017. So that was 4 years ago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So
we
it had been 1 year after. Yeah. That's when you
yeah.
just came up to me and you're like, "I love your sexy voice, Neil. Can you talk in my
Mhm.
ear every week so I can get my jollies off?" And I was
Speaking of
like,
my
"All right, Chris, if that's what you want,
speaking of my jollies, let me get some beer real quick.
oh yeah, go get beer, and then we'll start this podcast thing." How do you go, my lovely? Where did you go? I wanna know. Oh, 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 oh. Where did you go, my lovely? I wanna know. Where did you go? Oh, 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 oh.
So, do you have people mow your lawn?
Huh?
You have people come mow your lawn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every 10 days.
okay. Well, I didn't do mine today, and I took a shower before I got like I hadn't been able to take showers all day until like I got off work. So,
Yeah, we're one of those people that were like, "Hey, $35 every 10 days,
that's worth
or
it.
do it ourselves in 105-degree heat."
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was hot, dude. It was fucking hot.
It's
But the
109 here today.
yeah, 107
I
here.
don't even know what's the weather for Indiana the next couple days. I probably need to know that. Weather for, I guess, Elkhart. My mom doesn't live in South Bend anymore. Elkhart, Indiana. Oh shit. Well, fuck
Mm.
us, man.
It's hot. So,
Rain, rain,
uh,
rain, 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 rain. It'll be in the 90 or 70s, 90 to 90s. Okay. So, not too
uh,
bad.
not too bad. But here we are. We
But
are.
here we are. All right. You ready to start an episode and get all sexy with it?
I think so.
Should I get naked?
Not yet.
Okay.
We'll
Hey,
get
wait,
kicked
wait, wait,
off.
wait, wait. Before we start, which order did you want to go? The Protege and Reminiscence, or Reminisce and then the Protege?
Reminiscence and then the Protege.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Get naked.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some to Do. My name is Neil,
And I'm Chris.
and today we are bringing you two movies that are out at the movie theater. I guess one of them is on a streaming platform. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, one of them's on a streaming platform, or you can see both of these at the movies as well.
Mhm.
Today we are going to talk first about the new film with the sexy man we all love, Mr. Hugh Jackman.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't have the pull over. Oh, here we go.
All right, I've tried being nice. That's enough. All right, get off the stage right now.
Step back! You don't scare me, huge Ackman.
Listen, mate, you don't want to fight me, all right? If we go, I will break you.
Come on!
What is that? What are you doing?
He's doing his Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
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 You know? It's better with the claws and no shirt.
It's from Night at the Museum 3, right?
I know, right? I didn't even know. I forgot that movie totally existed. Like when I was trying to pick out the clips. All right, second in this movie is Rebecca Ferguson.
You're wondering why I'm wearing such a funny hat. I always wear this hat. So much, it's a part of my name now. My friends, my very, very best friends, they just call me Rose the Hat.
it's from Doctor Sleep, a movie that was I'd say severely underrated last year or year ago, like a year ago.
Yeah, we about a year or so ago. I mean, I know we reviewed it, we liked it, and
Did we see it? Dude, I don't think we saw. We must have seen it in theaters, right?
yeah, we saw it in theaters. I remember
Okay.
that, so it had to
Okay.
be before that.
Yeah.
And the two of them have worked together because they worked together in The Greatest Showman
Oh yeah.
as well. She was the one that sings "It's Never Enough." It'll never be enough. She was the
So I've never seen The
person.
Greatest Showman because I don't like musicals.
Oh yeah, you don't like good movies. Yeah, I forgot about that. And then we got Mrs. Newton.
Andy Newton.
You think I'm scared of death? I've done it a million times. I'm fucking great at it. How many times have you died?
I'm
Oh,
almost
yeah.
sure she got. I'm almost sure she got hired because she's that's from Westworld in this movie we're talking
Yeah.
about, which is what's we'll talk about the movie after we do the last
And
person.
Cliff Curtis.
Look, my E. Your face is all over the bloody news, boy. You're not welcome here, police. You got a bloody cheek. Coming here after 25 years, bringing your problems here to this house. You betrayed our family. Bring shame on our house. You betrayed your own blood. The love of Coco.
From Hobbs and Shaw. But the movie we're talking about is Reminiscence, right?
Yes.
On
Reminiscence.
you can see it in theaters, or if you're a HBO Max person, you can watch it there. What's the second movie we're talking about?
The second movie we're talking about is featuring the ever beautiful, always sexy Michael Keaton.
Oh, I can do something else.
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
From Beetlejuice, obviously.
Yes, Michael Keaton, of course. And then Maggie Q. I'm sorry, Maggie Q.
Who really? I mean, okay.
My brother was like you. During the second stage, he got good really fast. Last day of the simulations, one of the Dauntless leaders came to watch him. And the next morning, we found his body at the bottom of the chasm. They got rid of him.
Yeah. And,
That was from the Divergent series.
Yeah.
The books were a lot better than the movies, but they tried. They tried. Then, of course, the man, the guy with a plan, the guy that makes the word motherfucker sound better than any human being in the title world. Yes, that's right. Samuel L. Jackson.
This is the most expensive candy on the market. The drugs are fake, you know. It's bogus. It's what we chemists call a placebo. It's whatever you want it to be. You can run all the tests you want, and it'll look like the best shit in the universe. But the ingredients, they cancel each other out.
That's from Formula 51. If you've never seen that, it's a great movie. Basically, Samuel L. Jackson is like a guy that has made the perfect drug. Yeah. And then the one, the only, the guy who does not get enough credit in the world, the one that all wanted us to know where John Connor was, Mr. Robert Patrick.
You see, I tried to kill this guy twice today. He just won't die. Maybe I'm having an off day, I don't know. If you shoot him right now, I'm willing to split the diamonds with you. What do you say?
Are you laughing?
Yeah.
Are you laughing? Okay.
Because that's from the shittiest movie ever. That's from the Marine,
right?
Featuring
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah.
I forgot he was the bad guy in it. He has played in so many movies where he was a great villain, but the movie just sucked. And that being like the Marine, Double Dragon, like a bunch of there's a list of them I just went through when I was looking up his information to get a good clip. And so Robert Patrick is in this movie. Well, the movie we were talking about, The Protege.
The Protege, yes. I've also been seeing previews for this since I think before the pandemic too.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to see it, because Samuel L. Jackson and Michael Keaton had me sold alone. I mean, if you put either one of those guys in a movie, I'm down for it. But if you put them both in a movie, I'm all over that. I am like, I am there, man. I am like, a believer going to a Justin Bieber fan going to concert.
It's really hard to see Michael Keaton because for a while he disappeared. Like in the late 90s, like, where's Michael Keaton? And then he showed up again, and
he just started doing whatever. Yeah, because he took some time off to raise kids and stuff, man.
Yeah,
he had a life,
and now he's back.
I think that's perfectly okay.
He's pushing 70, but he looks great. But
we'll get there. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. All right, where can they find us at, Chris?
Find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. If you guys want to get shirts with their faces on it, you can go to
shirts like this that have a logo on it.
Yeah,
you can go to our Bonfire store.
Yeah,
Bonfire. Just search shirt up in a while, but
just search the movies that don't suck and some that do. And we're on all stream platforms. And we're
on Twitch at MTDS Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We're on iHeartRadio, Spotify.
If you watch us on YouTube, go and subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, go
watch
and
us anywhere. Subscribe, like us, love us, touch us in our no spots. We won't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I wonder if people come to our show thinking that we're not going to make dick jokes.
No, because I make every advertisement about us that we're two geeks that drink and that we are a very mature audience kind of people. This is not something for your 7-year-old to pop on and be like, hey, I need to learn about these movies. Let me listen to these two 40-year-old men that get drunk on
35. Come on.
Oh, whatever. All right. Whatever. These two guys going through a midlife crisis reviewing
for real.
movies.
But like I wonder if people come on people who are like super film hoity-toity folks come in here thinking we're going to talk about film and like theory, but we shit around.
No, we're just geeks that love movies. Like let's see. I mean, I used to be a manager of a Blockbuster. I used to live above a 1-screen movie theater. I lived next to a 20-screen theater at one point where I used to just walk in my pajamas from the apartment building right around the back of the building to go in. I didn't give a damn. I'd be there in my shitty pajamas, be like, all right, I'm here to see Star Wars for the 17th time, we're those guys. And let me tell you about the people that is our sponsors for the day. If you are somebody or have a friend that of somebody that needs just a little shout out, a little bit of help in their direction, just let us know. It is free of charge. We do not do this for money. We do it for the loveliness of helping people out. Today, I am going to promote one of the greatest places I love, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there within the next 48 hours. And that is 127 North Main Street, South Bend, Indiana, 46601. And that is called the Fiddler's Hearth. The Fiddler's Hearth is one of the original Irish pubs I grew up with in my existence. They have everything from shepherd's pie to whiskey. They have so many whiskeys, beer. Their seating is like old school Irish pub, and there's always live music at 9:00 every freaking night. And just to give you one review, this one says, love the vibes of this Irish pub, unique menu and good drinks. Appreciate the live music that begins at 9 p.m. and the outside patio. Relaxing atmosphere, and the Nortmont football team from Germany came in for a drink while we were there. So literally a soccer team came in there to drink while they were there. And it's only a couple of blocks from the greatest sports university of all time, Notre Dame. So if you ever get a chance, Fiddler's Hearth, you can find them at Fiddler's Hearth. There's Facebook /Fiddler's Hearth, or you can go to fiddlershearth.com. So Chris's microphone went out. That happens sometimes. We do a live feed here, and we try all this stuff, but all this stuff that we do that like this, where he's now gone and I'm just talking randomly, will be edited out of the podcast that we play later on this week. That will be located at all different locations. If anybody of the viewers right now has any questions, I'll be more than happy to talk about anything except for the 2 movies that we're reviewing right now. I will talk about any previous movies or any of the craziness that is my existence. So let's see. Chris looks like he's back.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what were you saying? What were you about to say?
I was like, University of Notre Dame, greatest place in the entire world.
I got all that, but like,
yeah.
I wait till you're done to make you stop.
And then, I don't know. How's your week gone, man?
I'm on the one today. It was hard. It's hot. I mean, I mowed the front yard
It's
yesterday.
100 degrees out, dude. It's literally 100 degrees out where you live. So it's understandable that it was a hard day for you.
I did the front yard yesterday, and I did the backyard today. But now I don't have to do it for like another 10 days or so. So I'm feeling good that because I've been coming home when I go out and come back and I look at the yard and be like, let me just drive past that night. Let's see how bad it is.
Go to someone else's house instead of going to my house.
Yeah.
Why would I go to my house and look at that crap?
Well, I mean, I open the garage and I just drive past it and act like I don't see how bad it is. But it got to the point where I couldn't ignore anymore. So I mowed and it was fucking awful. So sometimes you dread something, you're like, and you do that thing that you dread, and you're like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. When it comes to mowing the lawn, it's always as bad as you think it's gonna be, and worse. Like it's gonna be like
I pay a guy to do my lawn, dude. I pay a guy to do my lawn.
I've been trying to push my wife told me to do that, but she's like, we're 35, we're capable of doing it, and we don't spend that much money doing it. We have a lawnmower, but I did it, and
I literally just got a text message that asked if I was interested in exploring real estate accounting coordinator opportunity.
Are you?
No, I work in radio, man. I don't want to be in real estate, dude. I've seen so many people that I know and love try the real estate game, and it just didn't happen for them. And so it's
why are we recording early this week?
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I will be on my way to South Bend, Indiana. I am going to go visit my family. Actually, it's Elkhart, Indiana now. But so I will leave Tulsa about 7:30, 7:45 is our flight. We'll get to Chicago about 9:30, 9:45.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll have to take a train from O'Hara down to Millennium Station.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will have to pop on another train that goes from Millennium Station downtown Chicago all the way to downtown South Bend. My mom will come pick me up, and then it'll be about 20 minutes in a car ride. So I should be at the location I'm supposed to be about 11 hours later.
So that's a trek, dude. I forget you've done that trek a few times though. So
yeah. And it's just literally just trying to be safe in certain areas and stuff like that, and that's about it. Because you never know. It's Chicago. You never know if somebody's going to walk up to you and try to steal your suitcase.
Yeah. Well, that being said, we're recording day early. This will still come out probably Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
I ain't doing a damn thing for any motherfucker until I return, and that is Monday afternoon.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like after I get off the podcast with you, like I already got my suitcase packed. My suitcase is packed in the other room. I can go right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'm done.
Let's do this.
I am ready to just go and be somebody else's problem for the next couple of days, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, and
isn't that ironic? Don't you think?
Well, I don't really have much else to say about this week. It's not what just happened.
Oh, here I got one thing. Listen to this. So, like Saturday, I worked at a dispensary because we're giving away tickets for Rocklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And we finish up, and the lady during early in the morning at the dispensary came up and was like, "Hey, do you guys have your medical cards?" And me and the other dude was like, "Yeah, we do." And then like an hour or so goes by, And he's like, man, remember when that chick came up and asked us if we had her medical card? I go, yeah. He goes, man, I thought something was going to come out of that. And I was like, yeah, me too, whatever. And so we pack up and we're ready to go, and this place is like an hour from here in Tulsa where it's at. And all of a sudden, the lady goes, hey, by the way, each one of you gets $100 in product, whatever you want.
Nice. Fucking nice, dude.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And so they got $100, I got $100, I got a bunch of stuff. And then I came home after I was done, and it was everything I got handed to me that day was one, I got some free tickets for Rocklahoma, which are weekend passes, which are like $175 a ticket, a pass. Right. Then I got this $100 free a week, and I got a free t-shirt. I got a free hat. I got free tickets to this other thing that's coming into town. Altogether, I added it up, and I got over $600 worth of stuff for free, dude.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, they don't pay me much, but at least I get a lot of good stuff for free.
Are you going to Rocklahoma?
Yes.
Who are you going to try to see there?
Limp Bizkit.
What about Andrew WK?
He's not that good.
You know what? I got a question to ask you about Anthrax. Does anyone really like Anthrax?
Dude, they are great live.
I bet
they're one of those bands. Their albums are okay, but live, they're one of those bands that are just like they bring it every time. And what's another band that's like that? That it like their albums are just kind of okay, but they bring it live every time. I don't know. There's a few of them that I just can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah.
Are you going to try to see John 5 and the Creatures?
Oh yeah, and the Creatures or whatever. John 5 and the Creatures.
Yeah.
Grandson. I know Grandson's coming. We're gonna go see Grandson.
I know you like Grandson. Well, you have the record for free, right?
No, I got K-Flay's album for free, but Grandson's another one that I know Rob Zombie's playing. I know Seven Dust is in there somewhere. I love seeing them. Chevelle's in there somewhere, I believe.
Yeah,
that's all Chevelle.
Yeah, Chevelle's in there.
But Limp Bizkit for sure. I gotta see them.
What about Slipknot? You go see Slipknot?
Oh yeah, that's my wife's favorite band. Heck yeah.
I thought her favorite band was Green Day.
It's Green Day and Slipknot.
Okay. No, Puddle Mo will be there, but I don't know.
Butcher Babies are in there too, and I love Butcher Babies.
You know what the crazy thing is that I think that Limp Bizkit are having is sort of like they've been reevaluating the new metal landscape, and they've come back in a big way.
Yeah, because back in the day, everybody blamed them for Woodstock '99, and it wasn't their fault.
Yeah, so Limp Bizkit are there, and I wonder if he's still gonna have that weird hair going on. He looks like a '70s porn star now.
That was a wig.
By the way, I actually like that look. For him. It was good.
It was being really cheesy and funny because he went to Lollapalooza. He was at the first Lollapalooza, and now it's like the 25th anniversary, the 35th anniversary, or something like that. So he came out dressed like an old man because he's like, I'm old, But I hope they straight up kick it Limp Bizkit style. Take me to the Matthews Bridge. My generation, we don't. You don't give a fucking. Anyway.
So you're going to Rocklahoma, right?
Yeah, all 3 days
in September. Okay, cool. That sounds. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it might be fun. So
I'm thinking about going to on my birthday weekend, the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I'm thinking of going to Scott Fest.
What's at Scott Fest?
Drinking, and everybody dresses like Irishmen and Scottish.
Oh, that sounds like something you would really love. So
really, right? I don't see why. I don't see why an Irish guy from Indiana would like going.
So I think that next performance I'm seeing. Well, yeah, next performance I'm seeing is a solo show by John Darnielle, the Mountain Goats, and then after that I'm seeing Dan Cummins, a comedian, and then I'll be going to see Ludo, and then I'm seeing, Jeff Rosenstock in Chicago in November. I know I just burped. I've been, dude. This beer I had Revolver Blood and Honey. And it's the best beer I've had. Like in the past, like since I've had, like I was like, man, this shit's tasty.
I'm drinking Marshall Grand Lake right here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a very light ale, and but Grand Lake, my wife grew up on Grand Lake in northern Oklahoma.
Well, this is a Texas beer from
Texas.
Yeah, it's from Fuck, how did I not see this?
Only weirdos are from Texas.
Yeah, it's from Granbury, Texas. So, and it's Revolver. So it's obviously a Colgan beer in the first place. But you guys should check it out if it's a
Isn't
little.
that the song by Snow? Revolver, you know, I said
No,
a boom
it's
boom now.
that's Informer.
I know. All right, let's get to the movies, man.
Yeah. So the first movie we're talking about today is Reminiscence, directed by Lisa Joy. Lisa Joy has not directed much of anything except for one episode of Westworld. She's mostly a producer. I think she's a producer that has to talk about when it comes to sort of like creative decisions. You know, there's two producers. There's the ones that have the money and the ones that have creative visions for this. And I think she's creative con. So she directed Reminiscence. This movie stars the one, the only Hugh Jackman.
I've tried being nice. That's enough. All right, get off the stage. Right, stay back.
You don't scare me.
I mean, that's hard to find a stop point for me. But he
No,
plays
it isn't.
that. Well,
No,
we're
it
not gonna
isn't.
go.
I literally, I can point it out every time. I literally work hard at these. God dang it.
Okay, but yeah, that's Hugh Jackman as Nick Bannister. This also stars Rebecca Rebecca Ferguson as May.
You're wondering why I'm wearing such a funny hat. I always wear this hat.
There we go. Right, that's where we stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. There you go.
And then we got Thandie Newton as Watts, or Emily Watts Sanders, but nobody they call her Watts.
You think I'm scared of death? I've done it a million times.
Right
there you go. There you go.
And-
Yep. Now
then we
you're
got-
figuring it out.
And then we got Cliff Curtis as Cyrus Booth.
Yo, look, Ma'i. Your face is all over the bloody news, boy. You're not welcome here, police.
Is that good?
There you go. Good
Okay,
job.
awesome.
Way to
I got
go.
Yeah, those are the main characters in this movie. But why don't you go ahead and read the storyline of this one?
Oh, is there a storyline for this one?
I think there is.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
a
two
couple-
sentences.
Okay.
Yeah. Nick Bannister, a private investigator of the mind, navigates the alluring world of the past when his life is changed by a new client, May. A simple case becomes an obsession after she disappears, and he fights to learn the truth about her. Rated PG-13 for strong violence, drug material throughout, sexual content, and some strong language.
So this movie, it's got a very, very interesting look. So, you can tell from the previews that the city he lives in is Miami, but they call it Sunken City. So this takes place after some sort of, environmental catastrophe. But in this movie, it takes place in the future, obviously. So,
Dude, I would totally love a movie or a video game that's based in the future, but it's noir and the whole city is underwater.
I hope it's better than this movie.
There's already a 3 video game series where it's based in the future, but it's noir and all the cities are underwater.
What movie? What game are you talking about?
BioShock.
Oh yeah, BioShock. I played BioShock 1 and I played Infinite. I didn't play BioShock 2. The first one scared the hell out of me. Like
Yeah,
I
the first one
couldn't
and the
I couldn't
second
get
one
through
are-
it.
First one and second one are same seats.
Yeah.
And then the third one, they like, here's some bright light.
Yeah. But
Makes sense.
so I had problems with this movie. Well, we talk the good stuff first. I love the setting. I really do. I love the
I love
world
the
building.
setting.
I love the world building. I love the everything that they did for the setting, but I don't think I like the storyline that much.
I like the actors.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman and Rebecca Ferguson play well off of each other again, because this is like the second or third time they've been in a movie together.
Yeah. So they have that chemistry built up already.
Yeah,
But-
and they're really good because I every time I look at the two of them, I'm like, yeah, I think they want to fuck. Like every time.
that's what you're gauging.
I
off
get
of?
that. Yeah.
And who doesn't
And,
want to fuck Hugh Jackman, right?
Unlike Greatest Showman, Rebecca Ferguson actually gets to display her actual singing talents in this movie because she was covered by someone in that.
But the thing about this movie is that I didn't give a fuck about the relationship. Like, and I couldn't figure out Hugh Jackman's obsession with it. I couldn't figure out like honestly, if that were me in that situation, I'd be like, well, this sucks, but I guess that's what happened. You know? But we should mention that Hugh Jackman, he is a in this movie, he runs a business where you can relive your best memories,
Yes.
or memories you want to. So they're used by the cops a lot, but yeah, Private Investigator Mind says that he's basically going inside people's minds and able to have people relive them. Um, Now right away, both you and I know, and you know especially that our memories are the most unreliable things on the planet. You know, and so I they they try to explain that in this movie, like how they're able to come up with accurate memories, and they do an okay job. But I thought I didn't like this movie that much. It's almost 2 hours long. I thought it was pretty maybe 10, 15 minutes still a little too long, and I I didn't I was not satisfied by this movie at all. Like the storyline.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna say. I like the idea
Oh yeah, 100%.
of
The
this
idea
movie.
is cool. The
I
premise of it
love
is really cool.
I love kind of some of the twist
Mhm.
that they gave in this movie. I'm not dissing on the acting or anything like that, but the twist needed to be a little bit better, a little defined.
Oh yeah, because I was about like I don't know, quarter of the way, 3/4 of the movie. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but okay, I'm on
Yeah.
for the ride.
It's like,
I
it's like,
was,
I'm here. I'm here.
yeah,
I want to enjoy this movie. I'm good with whatever you throw at me, bro. What are you gonna throw at me, bro? And
yeah.
I was good with a lot of stuff. Um, it just
Motivation, and narrative points were a little muddled. Like I,
yeah.
I can say I can't say enough about the setting and the visual of this movie because it's a beautiful movie. It really is. But when it comes to everything else, I don't think this movie worked for me. You know?
I liked the chasing the you know I like there's a certain part in the movie where you didn't know what was real and what was kind of a memory,
Hmm.
and that was kind of cool. I kind of liked it. I wish they would have played on that more.
Yeah,
I think
like.
if they played on that more and gave it kind of that inception kind of
Mhm.
thing, you know, and for me to say to copy something from a shitty director like Christopher Nolan is like saying something. But what I'm
By
saying
the
is
way, for first time listeners, I love Chris Nolan. Neil does not. So this
you
way,
just like him because he has the same name as you.
yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, that's it. Just like I like Neil Patrick Harris because he has the same name as me.
Uh huh. Well, no.
Um,
Did you watch Doctor Horrible's Sing Along blog?
I've watched everything Neil Patrick
Okay.
Harris has
Okay.
ever done. I've even seen the YouTube videos of him as Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Okay.
Anyway, I feel like we needed to get confused a little bit in this movie, and we never got really confused. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
got
they,
dumbfounded. Like why?
yeah,
Like
I got that, but I think this needed to be one of those movies that was a little confusing. Not dumb confusing like Tenet, but like, good confusing. Like,
well, Tenet's issue is that like they could have done sound mixing
I
better.
have a
Like
whole article I'm going to talk about during the news segment.
okay.
But anyway, I think they tried really well. I think it I don't. It has to be the writing, man, because you can't diss the acting. The acting was fucking phenomenal. The people played it really well. I just think they needed more of a creative team behind this. You
Yeah,
know?
it's writer director, so it's on tour, and I do love the setting. I love the visuals of this movie, and I like the idea that they can't come out during the day; they only come out during night. I really like that part of it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I really there's a lot of good compared to the bad. Like
Yeah,
by any means, I'm not saying this is a bad movie, and by any means, this is a movie that more than likely, if I had a DVD collection, it'd end up in my DVD collection
not for
because
me, not for me.
yeah, I'd watch it again because I'm not saying I'm going to watch it 100 times like I do They Live or like Indiana Jones or anything
Yeah.
like that, but I would still rewatch it again just because I like the acting
So
in
this is
it
on
and
cable
and I
channel.
like
You'd stick
and I
around.
like the concept, just
Yeah.
like Crow City of Angels. I like the concept, but it wasn't really performed
Who
well.
played the crow in that movie? Was it Edward Furlong?
Oh
in the
my
second one?
God, some random. No, Edward Long was in the third or fourth one. I'll look it up while we talk. But
You had the first one. You had the first crow. I know you
oh
do.
gosh, yes, I do. James
second
LeBar
one's-
at his best.
But the second one's not.
Vincent Perez.
Okay, well, I've never heard of him since then. So
Yeah, right. Exactly. Where did Vincent Perez go? Vincent Perez is he looks really weird now. He has like this reading receipt. Everything is not English.
Okay.
There's no English speaking movies here. What he was in The Queen of the Dam.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know any of these. There's not a single thing on here that I know. And most of it is not English. It looks like it's French. I'm gonna say French. Yeah.
Well, with the last name of Perez, you think it'd be Spanish?
It could be Spanish.
Okay. All right.
I'm not good with the foreign languages,
But
sir.
you got to get some quotes for this one?
Huh?
You got some quotes for this one?
Of course I got quotes.
Okay, go for it.
All right, let's see some quotes from Reminiscence. The past can haunt a man. Memory is the boat that goes across the stream, and I'm the oarman. I'm tired of staring at this man's pasty ass. Always makes promises it can never keep. Yeah. Sleep doesn't come easily. We're all haunted by something. Memories are like perfume, better in small doses. I am no better than the bottle for you, just another place for you to hide. The barren survive by drowning the poor. You're just an empty man looking for a woman to blame. There's no such thing as a happy ending, especially if the story was happy. It is sad that it has to end. People like us don't fall in love, but plummet from place to place. You've never done your own dirty. I don't think you'll start now. The trickle becomes a flood. Maybe this time it will wash the world clean. Oh,
okay.
Oh,
So-
there's some good quotes. Like I said, there's some good stuff, but I just don't think the continuancy or the, whatever.
I gotta be I wasn't a fan of a lot of the speaking parts. And I was like, but whatever. But this is Reminiscence you guys can watch on HBO Max, or if you want to support theaters like Neil and I like to do, you can go to the local theater and see it in person. And be honest, though, I did watch this at home, so I'm not gonna make act like I'm better than you are. But
I had a lot of shit. I actually watched it at home.
yeah, okay. So okay. So audience scores. We're Rotten Tomatoes for people who don't know. Me and Neil are gonna score real quick, and then we'll do the audience score and tomato meter score on Rotten Tomatoes. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask you what your scoring this is.
I'm gonna give it a 3.4 because I really
fucker. Because I was thinking
I really like the idea of it, and that's what's keeping me. And Hugh Jackman, and I love I'm gonna mess up her first name every time. Newton. I loved her badass character.
Dandy. I think Thandy.
Yeah, I don't know the Zimbabwe way to say it, and I don't want to.
I think it's just call her Thandy. That's what it looks like.
Thandy. Okay.
Yeah.
And Rebecca Ferguson, Cliff Curtis. I think they all played their parts really well. There's something about this movie. It just didn't connect. It didn't go as well as I wanted. And I was all about this movie because I'm a huge BioShock video game fan, and it looked like the video game to me. I didn't think it was based on the video game. I didn't think Big Daddy was going to come out of the freaking, corner or anything. But I just like that noir, the world apocalyptic kind of stuff.
The BioShock was a scary game, dude. Like you freaked out
I
while
loved
playing
it.
that game. Yeah.
It made me, I laughed so hard during that game.
Oh yeah, because if you guys don't know, when Neil gets scared, he laughs his ass off. And so,
I fucking love laughing, and people hate it, especially when I'm in a movie theater.
Yeah, because the only way that Neil can stave off the terror is by laughing. Yeah.
I'm like, and then people are like, "What the fuck is an evil
Yeah,
clown in here?
because Neil, the only way Neil can stave off his laughter is by his terror is by laughing. So I'd hate to be in a terrifying situation with Neil where we need critical thinking and Neil's laughing his ass off. Yeah, but yeah, my score actually is 3.3, like just like you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it just, you know, it was all right. I maybe more action. I don't know. I don't know what could have saved it. I don't know exactly. I just feel like something was missing. Maybe heart. But I felt like the actors brought heart. I don't know. I don't know. Are you okay? Is somebody following?
My dog was losing it. My dog was losing it. You want to hold on for 1 second? Just hold on 1 second.
Chris, where are you going?
Why
do you love me? Why? Don't leave me, Chris. Oh, you can see his butt. Oh, look at his butt. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, he has curtain open. Oh, you can see his drum set. He has a little drum set there. He has records over to the right too. And then that's his movie theater. The carpet in that room actually looks like a movie theater carpet. Either that or a strip club. I don't know which one you want to go with on that one. Don't blame me for any of that. Because that's the guy. He was like, man, you know what would happen if I did this? I could yeah. No, I don't know. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, a little too thing. We got viewers and nobody's saying anything, and it just makes me sad. I hate it when you guys don't say anything to me. Remember that time you guys all used to love me and used to touch me in inappropriate ways? I do. And now I feel nothing. Nothingness. I feel like everything's going down. And I don't know why. Oh, gosh. Chris is coming back. Everybody run away. Everybody leave. Everybody leave.
No, we just had delivering the chickens or shrimp for some reason. But yeah, okay. So 3.4 from Neil, 3.3 from me. Now, I want you to get the audience score on this on Rotten Tomatoes.
64%.
40%.
Damn.
Yeah, so audience says Reminiscence has some great ideas, but clunky dialogue and flat characters keep the sci-fi noir from ever really coming to life. So
Really?
yeah, so what do you think the audience score on this?
The critic score, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry.
I have to go 70 at least.
38%. They were.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're right on track with the critics.
Oh, okay, so we gave it a higher rating than anybody.
Yeah. Although Reminiscence isn't lacking narrative ambition, its uncertain blend of sci-fi action and noir thriller mostly provokes memories of better films. I don't know. Like I thought the setting was pretty original. You know. So.
Whatever. Critics are critics.
We're not critics. We're.
Do news.
Oh yeah.
This is the movies that don't suck, and some of them news. My name's Neil, and I'm about to read stuff to Chris to make him feel like he's an old man.
Wait, you make me feel. I already feel like that. So.
I know.
Joke's on you.
Because joke's on you. Do you know what got 355 million views in the first 24 hours? Or I should say the last 24 hours.
Can I guess?
Yeah, guess.
Is this,
I'm asking.
Spider-Man Far From Home preview?
No Way Home. Yes. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has obliterate global views and social media records with 355.5 million global views in the first 24 hours. More than anything, doubling Far From Home, snapping away the previous record that was held by Avengers Endgame.
Can we talk about what should be the very end of that trailer?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a trailer. I mean, it's out there. I don't feel like we're spoiling anything. Are you talking about Doc Ock?
Yeah, I'm talking about Doc Ock. And played by who? Alfred Molina from the 2000
Yeah,
film.
yeah. And it was
2002.
beautiful.
Sorry.
And they cut his hair actually the way that Doc Ock had it in the.
And so
comics.
I read an interview with Alfred Molina about this, and the director came to him and said, "Hey, can you play Doc Ock?" And he's like, "I'm 70." He's like, "We can de-age people," and he's like, "But he's like, but Robert De Niro, like shit, like he couldn't even like walk right." He's like, "Well, Doc doesn't have to do anything of that. Tentacles do all the work," and so they're Alfred Molina is back being Doc Ock, and I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, they're
film.
teasing this. What they're teasing is the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing in comics. The Sinister Six is like it's Rhino, Falcon, not Falcon, Falcon, Vulture. I'm sorry, Vulture. It's Rhino, Vulture, Kraven the Hunter, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and then it's the Shocker or Electro. There's all.
I'm sure there's some. They're gonna get
different. There's different versions of it throughout the years.
There'll be different.
And,
there'll be different. There'll be
but
different
almost
surprises
all of them, almost all the Sinister Six were teased in that little trailer.
Yeah, so I think there'll be a lot of surprises in this movie, and we've been hearing reports of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire showing up in the studio or going to the filming. So I'm really excited to see more of this. When's it released again?
Christmas.
So we have to wait till then? It's not too far away. We can wait.
No, it's like 4 months, dude. We can do that.
We'll be in theaters.
We're old now. We're old now. Months go by like minutes.
I know, right? Like when I hear something's coming out on Christmas, I can wait that long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like shit, I haven't bought one gift yet for Christmas. Hell, I haven't bought Halloween costume yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for Halloween.
I'll be in St. Louis for Halloween, which is near my wife's birthday's All Souls Day, so November 1st.
Anniversary here.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys. I don't forget. You guys have an anniversary. So what are you guys doing?
We're supposedly going with a group, and we're going to do Saturday Night Live characters.
Are you going to be John Travolta?
No.
What are you going to
John
be?
Travolta.
Saturday Night Live. I was thinking Saturday Fever.
Yeah, not Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Live.
So who you going to be?
Fred Garvin, male prostitute. Anyway,
I want to go as the Continental. Trish Walken's character.
Oh my gosh! All right. Anyway, back to the news. We got a lot. Because I don't know if you know this. This past week, it's CinemaCon, and it's still going on right now. Yeah, It's like the big con for movies.
I wish I was there.
You do a movie review podcast, and you don't know.
So what I need to do is I need to get sent press passes, and I'd be there. But
Yeah, we do. Yeah. You get on that, buddy.
Okay.
Should I make some phone calls? All right. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, first things up. Axel Foley is returning to Netflix.
What is Axel Foley? Don't leave me like that. Just tell me. Don't give me the
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, gotcha.
Axel Foley.
Oh, Beverly Hills Cop, right? Beverly Hills Cop.
Fuck, man.
So is he gonna revive all his old franchises? Are we getting another Nutty Professor as well? Is that what's gonna happen?
What?
We're gonna get another Nutty Professor as well? Is he gonna revive all his old franchises?
Just the ones that were rated R and were good.
Okay, fine.
Beverly Hills Cop 4 will be going to Netflix. Marlon Wayans, who was a big hit in the movie Respect with Jennifer Hudson last week.
People shit on him, but I disagree.
Yeah. He just signed up for an untitled Netflix Halloween movie. It's been 20 years since Marlon Wayans brought us Scary Movie. So the movie plot will see a teenage girl accidentally releasing a spirit on Halloween, leading to a whole bunch of mayhem ensuing, including decorations coming to life and spooky chaos.
Sounds like a Ghostbusters failed script.
You're a failed script. Why
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure
all the time.
If it's gonna be Marlon Wayans, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So.
Talking about Netflix, I'm looking for it. I can't find it right now. Where is it at? Maybe I didn't save it. I did not save it. I am a fucking moron. Oh, no, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I found it. Because I do these throughout the week, man. I see a news story and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta save that.
Neil sends me
Netflix,
also stuff that's like bloopers. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna look at this while I take a shit.
yeah, Netflix reveals. Next, Netflix just released dates for 41 movies this fall.
God damn, dude, how we didn't keep up?
I don't even know. Like there, you know, there's of course the Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot, Red Notice. There's,
Wait, hold,
I mean,
hold,
there's so
hold
many.
the fuck up, dude. Dwayne Johnson's being a movie this fall with Gal Gadot.
And Ryan Reynolds.
What movie is
I've
this?
talked about it like 10 times now.
What's
Like
it
it's
called?
Red Notice.
So we're
Red
gonna have to
Notice.
watch that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you and I
Probably
talked about.
naked with a lot of lotion.
So, so the thing is that the thing is about Ryan Reynolds and I mean even Dwayne Johnson and Gal Gadot is they're all so charming. And I don't know how I can handle so much charm in one movie. You know.
There is so many. I can't even list all these, dude. I can't even try to list half of these in your face right now. There's
Okay.
a lot. Red Notice comes out in November, but like September, October, like there's so many movies. Like
Oh fuck me. Sorry.
The Power of the Dog, Shaun the Sheep, The Flight Before Christmas, Unforgivable, The Hand of God, Don't Look Up, The Lost Daughter, Back to the Outback, Mixtape, A Single All the Way, Blood Brothers, Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, Worth, Nightbook, Schmucker, The Starling,
Hold on.
Sounds Like Love. Like it just keeps going and going and going and
is
going and going, bro.
Is there quickly goes down under again?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it, but we're just gonna go. All right, next, let's see. There's a Halloween movie with Corey Taylor coming out
Nice.
in September called Bad Candy. So it's gonna be a Halloween.
Corey Taylor. So not Corey Feldman.
No, Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot.
Oh, yeah, no case.
Yeah, right.
No Corey Taylor is. I remember. Let me tell you a quick story. Do you remember? You know the band Poison the Well?
The what?
Band Poison the Well. Do you know who they are?
Poison the Well.
So they were a big band in my friend group because they're a hardcore band that sort of crossed over.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did their first major label release, I remember a friend came over and we listened to the record. He goes, "Ugh, that sounds like Corey Taylor." And I was like, does it? You know, but I was like, that's the first time I ever heard that name. You know, because I was a Slipknot guy, and after that, I know who Corey Taylor is now.
Corey Taylor is one of the most amazing musicians of our time.
I respect Slipknot in ways you can't imagine.
It's not just Slipknot, dude. Everything that fucker does. I saw him do the Corey Taylor and Junk Band at Rockfest one year, and the first song he came out and sang was "When the Doves Cry."
So what's that song? What's that other band that he's pretty popular? Murder Dolls? Is that his? Huh?
Stone Shower.
Stone Sour. Yeah. Stone
Through
Sour.
the glass, you know. Say you'll haunt me. Say you'll haunt me too. I'll be there, even you want me to. Anyway, we have a lot of fucking news, Chris. I literally have 17 more headlines to read.
All right, let's go. I'm sorry, dude. I just wanted to. I'm sorry.
Did you get stoned while you were gone? No, what the fuck?
I'm getting drunk, and I like to. Okay.
All right. Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa have been pitching ideas constantly for the last 2 weeks of them starring together in a buddy cop movie.
I can't wait. I really can't.
Someone needs to pick that the fuck up right now. I am all about that. I want Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista. Like the new movie Sweet Girl that Jason Momoa, that's on Netflix right now.
Are we doing it next week? Are we talking about that next week?
I don't know. We'll talk about it here afterwards. But that is getting so much hype about Jason Momoa, and I hope it's the one that makes him, a big superstar. Because right now he's just kind of there.
I've heard the opposite things. I've heard it's not good, but we'll.
I don't care. I don't care.
If we talk about it next week, we'll get our own review of it. All right. So.
Misha Green, the writer of Birds of Prey, The Emancipation of One, Harley Quinn,
Mhm.
is back in the writing and directing chair and will reunite with Black Canary with Jannar Smollett, who played the Black Canary, and they are making a Black Canary movie for HBO Max.
Okay.
Because HBO Max is now going all in on DC movies.
Ever
like
since the Suicide Squad, like that, or the
Yeah.
Zack Snyder, the Snyder cut, like they've gotten this sort of lightning struck, and they need to fucking they need to keep it going, so they're gonna start making good movies. Like I really think that ever since Endgame, or Endgame and Infinity Wars and Endgame, that I think that people that don't usually watch these movies are now getting invested in these characters. I really think that
Right.
it's important. Like,
and there's so many good movies out there, or good DC characters and TV shows, like the R-rated TV shows. They're killing it. They're knocking it out of the park with the R-rated shows, not the CW shows. CW is okay, but they have the same. All of them have the same lines, the same
Yeah.
ideas. But yes, moving on. A person who hasn't acted in over 19 years is returning to acting. Well, I guess made appearances here and there, but a full-length show, this actor's finally going to be a part of it.
It's not Rick Moranis, is it?
No.
Who is it?
Eminem is going to be acting as White Boy Rick in 50 Cent's Black Mafia family series that is going to be hitting Stars. So Eminem, who of course played B Rabbit in 8 Mile, and as soon as I said that, he also played himself, a characterization of himself in The Interview. I totally forgot about that.
But you and I, we both liked 8 Mile, right?
Oh, dude, man, yeah, Anthony Mackie as Papa Doc, freaking yeah, that's like Brittany Murphy, rest her soul. Like that was a good Kim Basinger as a drugged out white whore.
Come on, dude.
Michael Shannon.
I love Michael Shannon, dude.
Yeah.
Like the thing about Michael Shannon is that it's hard for him to play anyone else but Michael Shannon in anything he's in,
And he does a great job. He played an a-hole in that movie. It was great. Murder Mystery. Remember Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler? That came out in 2019.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's got a sequel.
Okay, well,
so many people loved it. Netflix is like, yeah, here's some money.
So
why don't you go make this a sequel?
Are you gonna make me watch it so I will watch the second one?
Oh, damn straight. All
right, damn it. All right.
I didn't see the first one either.
I didn't see like Sandy Wexler. I know they gave Adam Sandler like, here's some millions of dollars, make these movies. Like, sure, but
sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. It's the one thing I hate about after this is like we run out of time, and I just don't have enough time to tell you all the new segments I saved.
Pick the next good 3 ones, and then we'll get to
3.
The
all right. We'll get 3. Let me get 3. All right, these are the 3 I think matter the most. All right, especially to our listeners and people that probably listen to us. All right, I got 4. I'll do 4. Yeah. The first one will be really quick. Dominic Thorne's Ironheart will make her MCU debut in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. If you don't know, Dominic Thorne's going to play Ironheart, who's basically the female version of Iron Man that continues the Iron Man line. Her first thing will be in Wakanda Forever.
So how are they gonna real quick? Do you know how they're gonna? Are they having someone else play Black Panther, or are they gonna? What are they gonna
do? They're not telling us. They're figuring it out though.
Okay.
And to be honest, there's different versions of Black Panther besides T'Challa.
So they don't have to have T'Challa. Okay.
Yep. All right, Christian Bale is to play a convicted preacher in the Church of Living Dangerously. Set to produce and stars the convicted preacher John Lee Bishop in the Church of Living Dangerously. I'm trying to see exactly what a Bale famously. Let's see. I'm trying to read the story. I know I read the story somewhere. No, I don't want to know about his whatever.
You don't want to talk about your favorite Batman? Come on, dude.
Okay, so John Lee
Okay.
Bishop, a preacher from Oregon who became wealthy from his showmanship like sermons with live animals and theatrics before losing it all and spiraling into drug addiction and drug smuggling for a Mexican cartel. Bishop eventually gets busted and is convicted in 5 years prison. The script of the film is being written by Charles Randolph, who won an Oscar for another true life story, The Big Short. They have not announced a director yet. So basically, a drug smuggling preacher that lies to everybody. Perfect role for Christian Bale, I believe.
Have you seen the previews for the Eyes of Tammy Faye?
Yes, that's actually one of the stories I just surpassed over. The makeup from that has destroyed Jessica Chastain's face.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the stories I just skipped over.
We'll get to it. Well, that's a movie you and I definitely have to see, right?
Yeah, we're definitely going to see that. All right, a biopic about Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry is in development.
I hope it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I mean, it's in the works. A script by Adam Mazer. You don't know Jack is what is.
Oh shit.
said.
Okay.
Yeah. About in the works, Roddenberry's signature creation and utopia sci-fi creation, the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, on his 100th birthday is when they reveal that they're doing a movie based on Ron, which that's awesome. Everybody told me he was great. And last but not least, I think this is the awesome one. Are you ready for this?
Of course I am.
One of the best gothic films of all time is getting a remake starring Anna Taylor-Joy.
The biggest, she's like the hottest thing there is right now.
Yes. And she is going to be taking on one of the biggest remakes, I think, of all time because they fucked this up. They're just going to piss off everybody.
Okay.
Before Frankenstein, before The Mummy, before even Dracula had a fucking name, there's only one word. We didn't know the word vampire, but we knew the word Nosferatu.
They're doing a remake of Nosferatu?
Yes! That's what I'm saying. And Anna Taylor-Joy is gonna be the lead.
You watched that what's that chess movie? The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, the Queen's Gambit, yeah.
Yeah,
in like a day. Like in one day. Literally watched it in a day.
Me
and my wife sat around, got stoned, watched Queen's Gambit.
Me and my wife, we tried to separate it out so we wouldn't use it up so quickly. But yeah, man, that's cool. I know there've been a few remakes over time. There was one with Willem Dafoe. There was one with I don't remember, but there were a few remakes of Nosferatu, and hopefully they do it right this time. Because he's scary. Nosferatu's scary looking motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Nosferatu is a badass, bro. And that's the bottom line. All right, that's the end of the news. Let's get to the last movie. That's movies that don't suck and something in the news. I said a bunch of shit. You listened to it. And now we're going to talk about the last movie so Chris can go out and rub one out.
We should think I'm not doing that now, dude. Come on.
Aww. You just got done mowing the grass. Don't you want to go, work your mower?
Dude, I didn't
don't
really
you want to clean your blades?
I got these beers, right? And I didn't think they'd do it for me, but they're really doing it for me. So
nice.
We're talking about it. We're talking about The Protege, directed by Martin Campbell. Martin Campbell's he's not a stranger to movies. He's done things like he's directed Casino Royale and The Mask of Zorro and even Goldeneye, and
the Mask of Zorro, Goldeneye, Casino Royale. I mean, this guy has some. I mean, come on. He directed Green Lantern, and who could say a bad thing about that movie?
The writer actually wrote The Equalizer, The Equalizer 2, The Mechanic, The Expendables. So this has a lot going for it right away. It stars the wonderful, the beautiful Maggie Q is the main character. Because I thought it was weird you mentioned Maggie Q, but she's second bill back. Maggie Q plays Anna.
My brother was like you. During the second stage, he got good really fast.
Right. So, right, is that where I'm supposed to stop it? Drink that beer, dude. Is that where we're supposed to stop it, right? I stopped at their current
Yeah,
place.
stop asking. Go, move
Okay.
on.
And then we got Samuel L. Jackson as Moody.
This is the most expensive candy on the market.
And then, of course, we've got the wonderful, wonderful, so happy he's back, Michael Keaton.
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that.
So I wanted to play the whole thing, but
You can play the whole thing anytime you want, man. It's
let's do
fucking
it.
cool.
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
I can't wait to watch this movie tonight because I'm like,
You're gonna watch Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Yeah. This also stars Dave Rintoul as Edward Hayes, Patrick Mulcahy as Vol, Ray Fearon, who's actually fearsome in this movie, is Duquette, or
And Robert Patrick.
Oh yeah, and Robert Patrick, who plays Billy Boy.
You see, I tried to kill this guy twice today. He just won't die.
That's a good place to stop it. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline of the Protege?
Rescued as a child by the legendary assassin Moody, Anna is the world's most skilled contract killer. However, when Moody is brutally killed, she vows revenge for the man who taught her everything she knows.
So, I have a few things to say about this movie. Now, first off, every scene with Michael Keaton and Maggie Q is fucking gold. I love it.
Yes.
I love every scene with every scene with Michael Keaton, every scene with Michael Keaton and Maggie Q is gold. Michael Keaton steals every scene he's in. That's the fact. And Sam
That's
Jackson.
the fact, Jack.
And Sam Jackson plays his character like no one else. Of course, he knows how to play this character. He did it in Hitman's Bodyguard. He did it in, he was a contract killer. He knows how to do it because he's been a contract killer in the past, movies like seven.
I like Samuel L. Jackson's acting style because he literally just shows up. He's like, which way do you want me to play this? Do you want me to play sly motherfucker, badass motherfucker? Do you want me to play it like a Jedi motherfucker?
In this one, he's just a badass motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is Maggie Q, I like her, but I don't think she plays a fearsome assassin.
I thought she was pretty good. I mean, but I've probably seen her in more stuff than you.
Yeah, I mean,
did you watch the Divergent series?
But the thing is, you shouldn't have to. When you watch a movie, she needs to be convincing from the very start. Now, of course, like this movie starts out great.
I mean, she's Nikita for God's sake.
Yeah, I know, and she starts out great with that scene. But I don't think this. I honestly think if you're going to see this movie, you want to see it from Michael Keaton, right? Because
I thought she was. I thought she was pretty good, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
But Michael Keaton is easily the best thing about this movie, right?
I mean, I think they were all pretty good in this movie. I think they all kind of brought their game. I thought all three of the main characters, Michael Keaton, Samuel L. Jackson, and Maggie Q, all brought their shit, man. And Robert Patrick did a great job as an old man biker, Billy Boy. It
was nice to see him for sure. It was nice to see Robert Patrick show up. But I don't know, man. I liked Rembrandt. I liked Dana, but I thought they worked best when they worked together. Because without their scenes, this movie's nothing.
I mean, I agree, but I mean, I don't agree 100%. I mean, I think she did really good scenes with everybody because she did good scenes with Robert Patrick. She did good scenes with Samuel, and she did really good with Michael Keaton. And her action scenes where she barely used a stunt double were really good.
Yeah.
And because of that was really cool. And so I don't know, man. I liked it. I was sports entertained, as I would say when I'm watching wrestling. And I like it. That's what I say when I'm watching wrestling, and I like it. I was sports entertained. I liked it.
The fighting sequences are done very well. I liked all the fighting, all of it. I can't say anything bad about the action sequences. I can have
Michael Keaton did a lot of his own stunts too.
And he's close to 70, right?
He talked about it on Jimmy on the Tonight Show the other night.
I hope he's on Marin again. because I remember he came on Marin like 6 years ago, and I was like, Michael Keaton's back, you know. But
Yeah.
but no, man, like I had problems with the plot, but again, you don't go see a movie action movie like this for the plot. You go to see it for the fighting, you know. Um,
I like the plot.
yeah, I like that you push your face against the mic there.
I like the plot. I like the story. I like it all. I thought it was good. It made me
I
happy.
loved every scene with Michael Keaton and Meg Q. That was like the star like that to me. I was like, like I was just like instant erection the whole time. But you know, like and it was nice to have Samuel L. Jackson in this, and every action scene was finally done. And then, of course, like people are like, well, it's completely unrealistic, but you don't go watch this movie because it's unrealistic. You watch it and have a fun time watching the movie, you know.
Right.
And
And
I think that's
everybody
a,
in the movie theater, like there's parts where they laughed out loud. There's parts where
so. When
people
did
were
you see
very
this
intrigued.
movie?
Last night.
Okay, I saw it last night too. Um, I think there were two showings of it because one showing at 8 o'clock was sold out, and the other one just. I think it has to do with I think that this movie's probably coming up because when I saw it, there were three showings. There's one at 5:30 and 8:10. I could get the 8:10 showing, and I think this movie's gonna probably was one of the movies that people were waiting for since John Wick 3 came out. You know, like they're waiting for.
Yeah. And also on top of that, this movie has already been suggested for a sequel.
It's gonna happen,
Like
right?
it's already in the works pretty much. It's one of the other news stories I surpassed. Yeah, they've already Maggie Q and Samuel L. has already said, yeah, very interested.
And
Very.
the ending was kind of ambiguous, even.
Yes, it was very ambiguous, you motherfuckers. I hate when they do stuff like that. Not gonna ruin it or spoil it, but Jesus, there's just a thing where it's like cut to credits, and it's like the Sopranos in the middle of a sentence. Like, oh my gosh, why'd you do that to me?
But
Everybody's like one guy in the theater I was in, and I was in the way back, and it's a weirdly shaped theater that I'm in, but I'm in this back corner, hiding pretty much from everybody, so I can like make my
write
phone
down
bright.
quotes, yeah,
and write down stuff. And right when the credits hit, there's a guy about 2 rows down from me. It's like, motherfucker. And everybody in the theater laughed. Everybody is like, ha ha, agreed.
That happened when we saw Inception. The heroes, he spins a coin and then it ends. Everyone, I had to go, and everyone went, yeah. And I saw it now next year, like opening day. Everyone was the theater is packed for Inception, and everyone's holding their breath, waiting for see which way the quarter turns, and it ends. And this girl goes, and everyone said, yeah. So but the
With
Protege,
everything turns.
the
Anyway.
Protege is a serviceable action film. I loved every scene with Maggie Q and Michael
The
Keaton.
banter back and forth between Michael Keaton and every character. I have to agree with this. How like on it says top cast, and Michael Keaton is put above everybody else. I 100% agree with that because Michael Keaton stole this fucking movie from everybody.
I felt the chemistry with him and Maggie,
Yeah.
it was believable. Like between Rimba and Anna, I was like, yeah, of course. Like they, like
if after 4 decades of Michael Keaton acting, if he has any questions, if he should have stayed in stand up or if he should have kept being an actor, this movie was one of them that this shows you're always supposed to be a fucking actor, bro.
Was he supposed to be a stand-up?
He was a stand-up.
He would have been good at that too.
Go back and look at some 80s Michael Keaton stand-up, dude.
So I know that he loved playing Beetlejuice.
Because he did all comedy movies for the longest time, if you don't remember.
I think his first serious one was Gung Ho, right?
Yeah, no, I don't even think Gun Ho was the first serious one, but it could have been. He did so many comedy ones like Night Shift and what was the other one? Johnny Dangerously. I'm trying to think of them off the top of my head. Okay, so he was in Mr. Rogers, Mary Hartman, Maude, All Fair, Tony Randall Show. Let's see, Night Shift, Mr. Mom, Johnny Danger, Gung Ho would have been kind of the.
But was it
he was still
Batman where he played like an actual like superhero? Do you think that maybe did it for him?
Man, I don't know which one it was because there's a lot of them that he played that you know, it was back and forth.
The crazy thing about the Monkeys, he never really went away, but for a while it seemed like he did. You know what I mean?
Well, that could just because he could have just filmed a bunch of movies and then they just came out in longer order, you know?
Yeah, because like he really came back when he came to Birdman. You know, that's one of the people like
Yeah, but he was in RoboCop the same year, Need for Speed, which I saw both of those in the theater. Blindsided, I saw that one. So he did a video game in between there. 30 Rock. So I guess he did kind of disappear for a little bit, but he was doing other stuff. The Other Guys. Oh my gosh. Him as Captain Gene. Oh my gosh, and The Other Guys. You know, when he's, you know, hey, you gotta creep. You gotta creep. You gotta creep it on the down low.
So are you excited to see him in Morbius and The Flash?
I don't give a damn what he's in. I'll watch anything Michael Keaton's in. To the day I die, I will watch Michael Keaton, if not in a movie, at least once a week.
If we're still in the podcast and he dies, we'll definitely be talking about it.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, if he ever does a Michael Keaton does everything. He just makes me happy in the happy notes.
So do you have the quotes for this?
Yes. Okay. I tried to avoid all this, but I can't. I just gotta know we can try to love each other. Really? You know, that's from Batman, dude.
Okay,
that's from Batman '89.
Good job, dude. Good job tricking me there. I was looking check my phone.
I literally just said that off the top of my head. I don't have that written anywhere.
Of course. Unlike Rembrandt and his Poe knowledge.
Who are you? People. We just find people who can't be found. Oh, who are you people? We just find people who can't be found.
I'm glad you fixed the cadence of that.
Yeah. Gotta fix the kinks of that. You need to see a doctor about that cough. A voodoo or witch doctor? Take birthdays and shove them right up your ass. We all have scars. You stare at them long enough and you remember how you got them. Books are not steaks. They do not come in medium rare. I know you run. I have no idea what I wrote there. Sorry. But, you know, in the theater.
Yeah, I really have to pee.
No. You guys are all the same. Shoot first and ask questions later. Really? Because it's 4-0 and she is winning. He didn't save my life. He gave me a life. You have attention. At least attention of the boys down there.
Ooh.
You point a gun to my pussy and then ask me to bed? Make up your mind. Kill me or fuck me. I'm watching a woman walking a tightrope over a shark tank during high winds.
My favorite thing about this is that all the quotes you're giving are between Michael Keaton and Maggie Hume.
A lot of them are. I'm not going to lie. I am the big bagged wolf, and when someone sends me your way, they want you dead.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so what's your score on this? Oh, no, you just go first. I'll go first. This is a 3.6, 3.7 for me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't amazing, but I was definitely entertained the whole movie. So all that beer.
So what you're saying is you were sports entertained?
Yes, I was sports entertained.
All right. I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 3.9, man. I think
you really like this movie.
Yeah, I said just Michael Jackson. I just said Michael Jackson because I was thinking Samuel Jackson and Michael Keaton. But Michael Keaton, Samuel Jackson,
So
Maggie Q.
Mo Keaton.
I really love this. This is another one of the Founder. Man, I totally forgot about that movie. Did you ever see The Founder?
So good, man. Yeah, I saw The Founder. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
With Michael
Ray
Keaton,
Kroc?
where he was the founder of
Yeah,
McDonald's.
Kind of The Founder. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's a good movie. If you got a chance,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking see that. That's a real
Yeah,
good
I've
serious
seen The
movie.
Founder. Actually, I haven't seen it. Of course, I've seen it.
But these guys steal the movie. The quotes are great. The emotion's great. It's funny. It's got good banter. Nice little action. I mean, can't go wrong.
Too. Get sexy with my Q.
Yeah, I mean, every time Michael Keaton takes his shirt off, I'm just like, oh man, Michael nipples.
So, we're gonna go to the Rotten Tomatoes. What do you think the audience score on this one is?
82.
74.
Oh!
Yeah. Whatever. What do you think the critic score on this one is?
Did they have a consensus or anything?
No, not the audience. It's not this time.
Not on this one. All right. Gosh, man. I hope they don't go lower than the critics. I'm gonna say 69.
61. You were kind of close.
Yeah.
The critics' consensus is Maggie Q still waiting for the action movie that really deserves her, but until then, the Protege just hits hard enough to satisfy. Yeah, I'm with them on that one. I it was fun. It was fun. It was okay. But I was really happy to see Michael Keaton and Maggie Q doing scenes that were good enough just for the whole movie itself. But
it was a good movie. It made me happy. I wanted to touch Michael Keaton more. I wanted to touch him.
It's worth going to the theaters for sure.
It's worth seeing it. Period. I don't care how
now,
it
if
is.
If you guys have been hermited and are rocking out, gone to the theater yet, maybe you can wait for this one. But if you guys have been in theaters and you're comfortable going back, this is definitely worth one going to theater for. Now, the real question is what we're watching next week.
I don't know what comes out next week, Chris.
Candyman comes out next week. We're seeing Candyman.
Oh, we gotta see Candyman.
And
I think definitely seeing motherfucking.
So that's
Candyman.
definitely what we're seeing. And if you don't do the streaming one, then you have to be out in places. I was thinking we could do Sweet Girl because we haven't talked about that. And it's Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa is a sexy man.
So if you want to see Sweet Girl and Candyman, I'm down with that.
I am totally down with those. Let's do those.
So
there's so many coming out the weekend of my birthday.
I know, dude. We are going to be busy people.
I guess we got to see Cry Macho.
Yeah.
And The Eyes of Tammy Faye the weekend of my birthday.
Do we have to see Cry? I guess we got to see Cry Macho.
It's probably going to be Clint Eastwood's last movie.
I know. Did you see how? Did you see his skeleton? He looked like a goddamn skeleton in that review for Cry Macho.
He's an old man.
You want to call your cock macho? I'm fine by that. But yeah. So this next week I expect us to be talking about Sweet Girl and Candyman.
Candyman, man, I'm gonna be really, really, really harsh on that movie.
Candyman?
Yeah,
because you have such a connection with the first one.
I have a huge connection with the first one. And it has to do with crack cocaine, Caprini Green, and where Candyman came from the first movie. And I'll tell you that story on that episode.
Are you about the crack cocaine? Did you do crack cocaine?
I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Okay, fine.
I feel like that's a story that needs to go with us watching Candyman. I don't want to ruin that story. It's a good story. Some shit happened. Okay. It was a weird day in Chicago. That night, a weird night in Chicago.
All right. Visit online moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We have Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We have a bonfire. We buy shirts with their stuff on it. Show me your shirt again. Show your shirt off.
My shirt.
Yeah, you go to Patreon or you go to Bonfire, search movies don't suck and some that do. You my shirts and other stuff that Neil's made on that site. And if you're watching us on YouTube, go and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like that page. And we're on all streaming platforms. Neil, how for a small business, how can we help them?
If you got a small business, call us, talk to us. We'll be more than happy to talk to all of you and to promote your shit. We'll do it free of charge. We will not take money from you. We have thousands of followers and listeners on all of our platforms. We are seriously an easy way. If you're up and coming, if you're like, hey, just talk about my shit, I'll be more than happy. If you want to send us shit, I'll be more than happy to try your shit out on air. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm
Neil's
a
like
good man.
send whiskey.
Send whiskey, send booze, send everything.
Are you good?
I'm good. What are you doing? That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, anytime it's late at night and you're reminiscing about that Protege many, many days ago, remember, texting them at 3 a.m. is not a good step. Have a good night.
That's it, man. We did it. I'm super drunk, but we did it.
All right. You need to sometimes realize not to go all the way deep. You can tell your side stories, but get to the end a little quicker.
Well, dude, the last episode was an hour and 27 minutes. We haven't got an hour and 27 minutes.
Not your penis.
Okay, fine. I'm saying the last episode was an hour and a half. Even with side stories, me going to pee and going upstairs, we're not even at an hour and 27 on this one yet.
I know.
And that's not including the times we have not recorded. Okay.
I'm just fucking with you. It's okay.
So you leave for Indiana tomorrow? Are you all packed or anything like that?
I am. I don't know about Danny. I don't know. I don't even know if she's here. I don't know if she's at her mom's house. I don't know nothing outside this room. I have nothing. I do have that the city of Tulsa is voting on a mask mandate.
And so they've got it. Doesn't happen?
Huh?
Mask mandate's happening?
We're like the highest. Our state is like the highest COVID spread. My boss has COVID.
Shit.
Yeah, my boss at the radio station has COVID. I have not gone in that radio station without a mask on ever since then. Since then. He got it at the show we did, the Christian downtown show that we did that I worked like 15 hours that day. And I'm glad I wasn't around too many people. I mean, I still keep distance from everybody. So
was your boss one who got vaccinated, or do you not?
I don't know if he got vaccinated or not, man. And I'm not gonna sit there and point fingers at anybody about it or not. God, there's so many good button-up shirts I want. Should I just post them all for everybody to buy them for me? Actually, I was gonna do a GoFundMe for WrestleMania.
Okay, well, I hope you do.
Should I do a GoFundMe for WrestleMania?
Set it up. I might donate.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
What?
Insane Clown Posse's Violent J suffered from heart failure.
Did he die?
No, he hasn't, but he is announcing that this is their farewell tour, that there's no more ICP after that. And to be honest, for years, a lot of people thought they were the ones fueling like homophobia and like, Confederacy flag people and stuff like that. And they've come out so many times against all of that shit.
The problem is that their fans haven't.
Yeah, but they tell their fans to fuck off if they show up to their show. They literally call them out on stage. I've seen the videos. They've called them out. It's like, get that fucking Confederate flag guy out.
They're fans of gangster rap. That's what they brought up on.
Yeah.
So but my wife's here.
Sad.
I'm hungry. I do. Yeah, she loves me. I love her back. But I have not eaten. Have you eaten yet?
I ate something today.
I had a sandwich, so I'm gonna actually have dinner. So I will talk to you later, and we're gonna see Candyman and Sweet Girl for next episode, guys. So
Yep,
stay
I'm
tuned
down for that. Love your face.
Later, pal.
Oh, I should end the stream.